What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video today. And today we have what's happening in the XRP community is not normal, guys. We have the Hinman case right now. We have a fire going on between Ripple and the SEC. This is huge news, guys. Huge news, because we have this. Ripple wants to depose former SEC Director William Hinman, but the regulator is fighting this hard. So I don't know if you guys know what's going on right now, but if you're following the case, they want to deposition the SEC Director William Hinman, the former one. So they want to bring him under oath and let him declare something, because he told in 2018, and I will show you what he exactly said, that Ethereum is not a security, and he said the same thing about Bitcoin. And they want to bring him under oath and use him as proof, but they are fighting against it. Now, this is a disgrace. The SEC is literally a disgrace at this moment, and it's really getting interesting. Ripple Labs and the US Securities and Exchange Commission have been going back and forth in court over the deposition of a former SEC official. While there has been speculation that the official might be former Jay Clayton, no one knew who it was for certain. That is until now. In new court filings, the watchdog has revealed that the official is the former Director of Corporate Finance, William Hinman. Hinman famously declared that Bitcoin and Ether are not securities, and this has become a critical point of contention in the Ripple versus SEC case. This is breaking news, guys, because you can see that Ripple is literally hammering the SEC right now. The SEC is literally on its knees. As you can see, this is all a big show, and I will show you that this is a big show. Let's take a look at this video, guys. This is a disgrace. According to the SEC, proponents of XRP have used social media to disseminate negative and false statements about members of SEC leadership. For this reason, they don't believe Bill Hinman should be deposed. I am against any such dissemination. Their own words, however, I'm in. Let's take a look.
Now, you also talked about initial coin offerings, or ICOs, which are ways of raising money using cryptocurrencies. Did you use a similar reasoning? You implied that most seem to be securities, ICOs, but some of them are not. Can you just show us what the difference is simply?
I wish we had a simple way to say this is in and this is out. As I mentioned, there are usually facts and circumstances tests. But a key factor is there a third-party promoter here who knows much more about the instrument than investors might? If that's the case, that's sort of an initial indicator that we might have a securities transaction. And if people are buying it for investment and for a return and looking to that party for a return, then again, that's an indicia of a security.
Okay, so I'll talk a bit about the funding model. So we will have a fundraiser for 2 months starting February 1st. It will be available at funds.ethereum.org. So the idea is that part of the initial issuance will be 1,000 Ether for 1 Bitcoin, or up to 2,000 Ether for 1 Bitcoin if you get in early to compensate for the increased risk. So the issuance model is that we will fundraise. Suppose that we hand out X Ether through the fundraiser, then there will be about 0.5x will be pre-mined, and then 0.4x after that will be mined per year forever. So it's this hybrid of the Mastercoin and Ripple model.
In your speech that neither Bitcoin nor Ether would be considered securities and thus not under the purview of the SEC, can you very briefly explain what your reasoning is?
Sure, Bob. These are complex facts and circumstances tests, but when we look at Bitcoin or if we look at Ether and the highly decentralized nature of the networks, we don't see a third-party promoter where applying the disclosure regime would make a lot of sense. So we're comfortable in some sort of viewing these as items that don't have to be regulated as securities.
Now, can you see, guys? This is just a disgrace. How can Ether, and you saw the Ether founder, you saw Vitalik Buterin saying that they are using a hybrid of the Ripple model. And then he's saying that we can comfortably say that Bitcoin and Ether are not securities because there's no third party promoting it. You can see, guys, that this is literally a big Joker show, okay? When this is over, do not make a mistake. They just want you out of XRP right now. They don't want you to invest in this digital asset because they know what's going to happen. Guys, I am really warning you, do not fall into these traps because XRP will never be a security. We are now know for sure because look at that. Bitcoin and Ether are not securities. How can XRP is no different? XRP is no different. Ethereum had also a portion pre-mined, and that's the same as Ripple. So this is really just a big nonsense, and now I'm really sure that Ripple will win this case because of today, and I'm so happy and excited because it will just take time before we know that Ripple will win the case. Now this is exactly what William Hinman said at 2018. Ether, the Ethereum network and its decentralized structure, current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions. Now, and this is why Ripple want to bring him under oath. You see, it doesn't make any sense anymore. He literally said that Ethereum is not a security. Now, they want to know what is the difference. What is the difference between why did you consider Ether not a security and why do you consider XRP a security? Where is the difference in that? And they want to ask him. They want to ask him before the court. And they know they have a big problem because they cannot solve this. They do not have proof to regulate it in that way. You see? And that's what really going on right now, guys. And you have to understand that this is Ripple we're talking about. It's a fintech giant which will take over the cross-border payments for sure. Be ready. Guys, even if XRP goes to $50, you would already have made so much money. A 100x from here. So please don't listen to this bullshit. Let's take a look because this video is quite nice just to remind you guys of the companies that Ripple is working with at the moment, okay?
At $130 billion. And this diagram does an amazing job at explaining why we will be number 1 or number 2 pretty soon. So PNC Bank is working with XRP, Bank of America, MoneyGram, Western Union, a bunch of American universities right here, SAP, a huge software company in Germany, a bunch of banks over here. We have Deloitte, we have the Bank of England, we have a bunch of organizations here from England, from Canada, from all of these countries, the Royal Bank of Canada, UBS, a bunch more here, a bunch more over here. Literally, just take a look for yourself. Oh, and the cherry on top is our partnership with Google, with the Rockefeller Foundation, with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Now this is proof, guys. This is proof enough what we are doing here. Rockefeller Foundation. If you do not know the Rockefeller family, go look it up, guys. I do not have to explain that. Go look at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It's Bill Gates. Now, Google. What else do you want? This is the best project to be involved in. And I'm reminding you guys because there is a lot of uncertainty with a lot of people. They really think now that the SEC is winning or anything because of this 60-day extension and that Ripple will lose. Guys, remember, XRP is gonna be the future, really. Now take a look at this. Oh boy, tell us where you work. This is Mr. Pooh. He dropped this tweet and now the World Economic Forum has released this video where you can see exactly the same shot which he referred to. Why the World of Economic Forum? Because XRP is one of the digital asset in their PDF. You can go to look at the PDF. They have a PDF where it's saying, it's naming 6 currencies, cryptocurrencies that are the future of the world. They will play a big part. It's literally there. And XRP is one of them. Among Stellar and Algorand and Solana and Cello and one more. So guys, this is obvious work what we're doing here. obvious work. Okay, if you have any doubts, just take a look. I'm showing you what's going on. The International Standards Organization ISO established a universal standard ISO 222. Now guys, I want you to just remember that this is gonna play a very big part in our future. This is the standard of how they will make payments. Now we're thrilled to share that Ripple is part of the ISO 222. And you could see of all the banks that it's connected to and working with. Okay. Now this is all obvious. 50,000 electric vehicle charging stations in Europe to offer crypto payments. Now this is just, guys, to remind you where we're heading, because cryptocurrency is still very young. Now imagine there is payments everywhere. Imagine that there is you need to pay with your crypto in every country. And you need crypto. What is gonna play the biggest role? It's gonna be Ripple, because it's gonna be making those crypto payments very efficiently. Very efficiently. Do not forget that. The partnership is between Irish e-commerce and mobile payment solution from Hips Payment Group, Secuirity, a Swedish firm that specializes in unattended payment facilities such as EV charging stations. This is what is waiting us, guys. This is the future. The integration of crypto payments with charging stations will occur over the next 3 years. Now, the next 3 years will be very, very crucial, as you can set yourself up for success if you invest in the right cryptocurrencies, in the right things. Banque de France conducts a new central bank digital currency experiment. Now this is something very, very important. They did a test. The Banque de France successfully conducted between 21st and 24th of June a central bank digital currency experiment with a group of economical players driven by Euroclear as part of the experimental program launched in March 2020. They completed this test successfully, guys. And Banque de France is known to be associated with Ripple, so they are gonna use the technology. These operations were conducted by consortium of economic players set up and at the initiative of Euroclear, including agents France Trésor, BNP Paribas Securities Service, Crédit Agricole, CIB, HSBC, which is again a Ripple partner, Continental Europe, and Societe Generale, who executed the different test scenarios along experiment days. Banque de France drove software developments. The program's other experiments are ongoing until Atom 2021. Now, if you can see, most of the things are November. What's going to happen in November? Well, we know that the extension will end. So be ready, guys, because it's really happening. It's really happening. We are here. And all the lessons learned will be important part of the Banque de France contribution to the Euro system's more global reflection on the benefits of CBDC. XRP lawsuit was SEC dealt another big blow. The court finds that the information sought meets the low bar for relevance, including potentially with respect to the claims against the individual defendants. Now, this is regarding what Ripple said about Hinman. Let's take a look. Let's think about a best case scenario for the SEC. It has internal trading policies, but the policies never state that it regards XRP as a security. Once that determination was made internally by the SEC, wouldn't have made sense to inform employees. Makes sense to me. Very important what he's saying here. Very important. Oh, excuse me for that. Again, Elon Musk. Everything that he's saying is just this meaning. Everything, guys. Go look it up. There is science everywhere if you want to see it. If you don't want to see it, you cannot be helped. And that's just the truth. XRP crypto, XRP coin, XRP price, shock of the world, Red Garlinghouse. Enough. XRP is at the core of Ripple, R3, Interledger, SBI, Mojaloop, Paystring, Flare, Trustline, Codius, all of which are providing the partnerships, software, technology, and infrastructure needed to build a monster ecosystem for the coming DeFi economy. Now, this is very important to understand. Go look up Mojaloop. Look it up because they are so important to Ripple. and Bill Gates is funding Mojo Loop. You have to make the connections. You will not see that Ripple is written everywhere. It's not working like that. Will you be the first millionaire in your family, guys? That is the big question. You have a chance. You're looking at my video, so you have a chance to make a change for your family and for everyone. Because in the end, that's the most important thing to do. And this is so important that you can take action right now. And I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just preparing you for what is coming. This part of the Hinman Declaration should scare everyone. To the best of my knowledge, the Commission had not taken at that time and still has not taken any position or expressed a view as to whether offers and sales of Ether constituted offers and sales of securities. Clayton used Hinman's speech as an example of how transparent the SEC has been in its treatment of digital asset. But now Hinman is tap dancing in that declaration. See Clayton's letter to Rep. Butt. So the only thing we have to wait for next, guys, is if the court will allow Ripple to use him under oath as a depose, and then Ripple will definitely win this case. And after that, we're at least going to $10 to $20, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like. See you in the next one. Cheers.